Hello everyone. This is me, CA Ashwar, and in this video today, I'm going to talk about the small things that you should consider while you're sending out your resumes or you're applying for a job online. So before I begin, I'll simply ask you again to subscribe to this channel, share this channel to your loved ones whom you think will be benefiting out of the things that I'm putting out on this video. And this is something very close to me. I have been helping chartered accountants getting jobs, notifications about the jobs, helping them get some jobs, or conducting mini HR campuses with the HR firms, so that I can get to help maximum of you who have qualified. I have never charged anything for this, but this is something that I love to do because I love to help you all. So let's start about the today's topic. The topic, again I repeat, is points you consider while you're applying for a job online. So the first point that comes to my mind is, while you're applying, read the job description. How hard is that? Reading the job description is the thing that you should think first. Let's consider a scenario where you do not read the job descriptions and send out 30 resumes to X and Y people. I receive resumes where there is nothing written, only a single line, PFA, my resume. What should I do with your resume? Should I go and read your resume to see for which profile you have applied for? There are various vacancies in American Express, and people tend to send me resumes for that, and they are literally not even telling me for what job vacancy they are doing it. So tell me something, how on God's earth am I gonna find out for which vacancy you have sent me your resume? So that happens with all the people. Let's say you're an HR, or let's say I post a job in my job group, and that job goes to over 6,000 chartered accountants within a minute. So within a minute, 6,000 chartered accountants are there, and let's say 10% of them are willing to apply for that post. It comes down to 600 people. Out of those 600 people, let's say 50% of the people genuinely go and send out their resumes the way I told you before. There are 300 resumes in my inbox. The job vacancy is one. The time that I have for you or to look at those interviews is, let's say, an hour or so, because I am not an HR person. Even if it is an HR person, he is rolling out, let's say, 5-10 vacancies in a day. And if he has no workforce, that means he has to devote, let's say, 2 minutes to your resume. In those 2 minutes, if he starts devoting 2 minutes to your resume, that adds up to 600 minutes of his time just looking at your resume. He won't be doing it. If you're thinking that I'm applying for a job, I'm not getting a response, this is the biggest reason for it. You are not doing it right. You just want to go and send out your resumes to 100 people. Don't do it. Send your resumes to 2 people or 3 people in a day. But send it after you read the job description and you fully understand what the job description is and how you're going to fit in that job profile. The second thing to consider is, know about the company so that you can relate yourself with the job profile and the company. Let's say you're a chartered accountant who is freshly qualified and has all the enthusiasm of the world, and you want to go for an equity research firm. All you have read about equity is in the SFM book in a portfolio chapter, or let's say another chapter, and that is it. And you're wanting to go and get a job in equity research, and where you do not even know what equity research is. You want to go for an investment banking firm. To do what? Exactly what? You also don't know what you're going to do. So while you send your resumes and you're not getting shortlisted, it is because you do not have a qualification. So there are two things that someone sees. Either you have a work experience in the profile, or you have a knowledge or a certification in that profile. You have none. If you have none, why are you expecting them to give you a call? And if they are not giving you a call back, you're getting hurt. You do not have that knowledge. gain that knowledge, then send out. And if at that point of time you are not able to get it, then feel bad about it. So that is the second thing that you need to understand. Apart from this, you need to read about the company. Let's say you're going for an interview at XYZ company and you have no idea what this company is all about. So let's say that company is calling you for a profile of fixed assets, and you have never worked in a fixed assets profile. You're coming from a credit card company where the fixed assets, all you never saw how they were capitalizing your fixed assets, or they did not have too much of the capital assets or fixed assets to capitalize. While on the other hand, this company is a manufacturing company and you did not even think what it is, and when you sit in the when you send your profile, you do not have any descriptions written about you. You do not have anything written where it says that this is how you can contribute, this is how you can improve, or anything about it. You haven't written anything. You're just sending out your resume. Within a second, I'll not even open that resume. I'll just flip it through and just trash it, because I do not want my inbox to be filled with resumes for which I also don't know what to do. So there, even if you have sent 25 resumes in a day and you did not call a call back, this is your reason again. The third point is, try to find someone in that company to refer you. Let's say you're going for an interview in American Express. I say American Express because I work there. And let's say you are going there and you want to have a referral. You know someone. So every company run this referral program because they trust their employees that whomever they are going to refer are either their friends or their colleagues, or they think are appropriate for the job and can add value to the company. So you are getting a sense of security, a sense of pat on the back when a person in that company is referring you. Apart from my company, all the companies, all the big fours, everyone, they rely on the referrals more so, and they give you even sometimes priority. This is not about my company or your company. This is a general statement that I'm making, that all the referrals that you are doing, all the referrals that you are getting, companies tend to give you more importance for the referrals, and they tend to be more happy about giving you an interview call because of this. So this is the third thing. And then let's talk about these referrals, how they can help you even more. Let's say you have given an interview and you've got yourself referred. So that person in that company is you can follow up with that person, and with that follow-up, you can even ask him whether I was selected or not, whether he can look up or talk to the HR. That way he is your indirect link to the HR itself. That's the next point. After that, try to customize your cover letter. Whenever you are sending anything, if you have gained all these knowledges, even if you are sending your resume for a referral, tell them why you are appropriate for that job. I'm getting if I get 50 resumes in a week, and every time I have to open that resume and I have to correlate with the job profile of the company for which you're applying, believe me, it's a cumbersome process for me. And while everyone is busy with their job every day, it is very difficult for them to even refer you. Or if you're sending your resume to the HR, tell them in a para, let's say 5 lines, why you as an individual is going to add value to the profile, so that you're able to tell him in that 1 minute or 2 minutes when he opens your mail that why have you applied for it, and you have actually read your JD. So that is something that gives a very good impact. So do it. And if you're not doing it, do it. Do not rush to apply at 100 places in a day. Try to apply at 4 places. But those 4 places should be where you have taken care of all these points and you have written everything on. The last point is follow up. Let's say you have given your interview and there's a week that passed by. Follow with the person, but do not try to nag him. Send him a message, send him an email. If you have his number, call him once, tell him that I applied last week. HR professionals love this. They know, they feel that they are important and you're giving them a call to know things. they literally see that you're genuinely interested in that company to apply, that you are following up, so they love it. But do not do this thing that every day you are sending them messages or calling them, because then they will ultimately block you, and even if you're getting for the second round or the final round, they will not take you further. HRs have those powers sometimes, and it's a fact. I've seen it. So that's why I'm telling you. So these are the points, the 5 points that you need to focus on. The first is read your job description provided. Second is knowledge about the company so that you can relate with the job profile. Third is find someone who can refer you to that company. Fourth is customize your CV, cover letter. And the last one is follow up. So these are the points. Please consider them. And if you feel you need more advice on it, I'm always available for you. Please drop me a message on my WhatsApp number, which is 860-193-2907. And from there, I can definitely help you. Just please maintain some patience. There are plenty of messages that I get, and during the day I have to be busy with my work. So I'll definitely reply you within next 24 hours. Please bear with me on that. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please share it with all the people who are searching jobs, so that definitely it can help them also.